How do I know that Nitsa is right for me? You're right, for a woman it's easier. Okay, but let's say I'm a man. I look at Nitsa. Is it enough for me to see that I feel her, I understand her? I don't understand how I check that she's right for me. You're not reading her. What do you mean I look at her? I look at her means I see in her all kinds of human beings, in all kinds of shapes and forms of behavior. And also, I know myself with all kinds of forms of behavior I have. We said, I step out of myself, I become as a psychology that examines oneself. I examine myself, and then as this third person, I see how these two people, Nitsa and I, can fit ourselves. So how do I know? I know two. I see her set and my set. How do I know that they fit? You need to step out. You need to, okay, I understand. I need to look at it from the outside. Yes, it's as if you have a psychologist and you have to look at yourself from the side. Okay, so I have to look at myself from the side, and I've looked at Nitsa and I've looked at Oren. You said there is an array of responses to an array of states. So how do I know if these two packages are fit for one another? They fit to the extent of concession that they make. So you mean that there is no matter of being right for each other. If you have the technology, you can make it. Yes, but it will be hard work. Okay, so we don't want it to be hard. We want it to be easy. We want to make it work. Okay, so the fit is in accordance to the natural character. You are a kind of a sanguinic person, and she's also like that, maybe. Calm. Or are they both fire? Or maybe they're cranky, maybe which is not to do with fire. You need to see. Or you have a special anxiety towards life. Or maybe you both react in a very calm, slow way, naturally to life. You need to see this package within a person. How much, shortly, do you have natural qualities that are alike? Of course, first of all, this will aid the success of the fit between you, of the connection between you. Won't it be boring, though? If they're both the same or very much alike, won't it be boring? They'll constantly be the same. Also, let's say he's cranky and I'll be cranky. We'll constantly have big fights. Would it be better if I'm calm and he's cranky, and then we can help each other? And if they're both calm, maybe it will be boring, like in a freezer. There is no movie that's monotonous. This is what it sounds like. Once, I remember they told me as a kid that opposites complete each other. There's always adventures. Is that the kind of life you want? No, I don't know what good is anymore. I want to feel good, but I see that all the people around me don't know what good is. First of all, good is that they understand one another. Mutual understanding comes from the shared area, from the mutual concession. But understanding is for over these basic things, say the approach to life. This is what I meant. This has to be shared. The approach to life needs to be shared. Yes, this is something we build with education, because we need to format them in a new way. You mean a mutual understanding of life? Yes. What do I expect from life? What does Oren expect from life? Is this more or less the perception of reality that needs to be more or less alike? Well, the perception of reality needs to be the same, for sure, not just alike. Let's say we're talking about the value of family. Is this, for example, something that can be something important? Well, there's no argument about that, because without that, how will we have a family? I'm talking about the mutuality in the purpose of life, the perception of life. How do we see our children? What does it mean to have a successful family to him and to you? What does it mean that you can make one another happy? What is each person happy? What makes each person happy? Mutual understanding towards each event of life that we go through. If I take some animal that grew up, say, in Australia, then we're not right for each other to begin with. I don't know if we could live together because it's different cultures, a different way to look at things, a different response to each and everything, different goals. The way the family is built, we need to fit. Oren once asked his wife, she prepares what he's used to, and this is what he wants. So she makes concessions, as a woman especially, and prepares what he likes, even though and also according to her nature and culture, she's completely different from that. So if the question is, does one want to understand the other? This is the extent of the fit. We see it according to the food immediately. These are the basic habits a person has from his parents' home. So it's the same with all of the values. I want her to have the same values as me. The greater goal in life, what does it mean to succeed in the family, with the children, in life in general, towards the parents, towards the environment? It's not just an agreement. It needs to also be in her nature, just like with me. It needs to be important to me to the same extent as with me? No, it needs to be in the same form, and apart from that, also in the importance. Both form and importance.